Hi everyone, it's Will. Thank you very much for stopping by the channel. I just went to a little 4th of July event. They did it early, so a 1st of July event. So let me just go ahead and tell you about my shenanigans today and how things went. You ready? All right, let's get started. So today I brought in $750.32 from rental income. I had to do some repairs on the property, so this is what came back to me. I also had $1.78 in cash rewards from one of the credit card statements that closed today. That gave me $752.10. Now the checking account that I'm using to deposit rental income and business income is costing me $16 a month. So I also subtracted $16 a month from that. So that gave me $736.10. Now, once I moved this $736 over to another checking account that has my HELOC in it, I had 9 cents in dividends sitting and waiting for me there. So I picked up $736.19. Now, from that, I moved this $736. I've already made a payment earlier in the month on the HELOC, so everything now is going in directly against the principal. Before I put the $736.19 in, the HELOC $57,323.56. It is at 9% interest. So once I put in the $736.19 today, it dropped my principal down to $56,587.37. Now the HELOC closes, I think, in about 2 or 3 days. So as long as it sits at $56,587, then I'm going to be charged 9% interest every day until it closes. Now prior to that, I was at $57,323.56. So I was being charged 9.5% every day also. So the HELOC works on an average daily balance over a 30-day or 31-day period. So let's go ahead and add that up. Just say it's been at $57,323 for, let's say 10 days. 56,587.37 times 0.0950 divided by 365. That's costing me $14.73 a day. So if it was at, let's say 10 days at that amount, I paid $147, and that cost me $147.28. Now that I've dropped it down to $56,587, now let's see how much it is costing me per day now. $56,587.37 times decimal 0.950 divided by 365 days. It sometimes can be 366 according to the year if it's a leap year. Divided by 365. Now that's costing me $14.73 a day. And it may close on the 5th or the 6th. So let's just say we're going to run it there for 5 days. Times 5. So that's going to cost me $73.64 for about 5 days. Now it's going to be more than that because of the 30-day rolling period in general. But just wanted to just run down today and to show that whenever I get cash, whenever I get change, even if it's $1.78 or it's 2 cents, it goes into the HELOC to bring down the principal. So again, I got $750.32 for rental income, $178 cash reward. That brought it to $752 minus $16 for the checking account fee. 736 was moved over to another account. Then the balance on the HELOC before I added it in. And another thing with the HELOC balance, you want to go ahead and look at the time that it puts in and it's counted. So for my HELOC, I need to make sure that if I want any money to go in, it needs to be by 5 p.m. East Coast time for my particular bank. So each bank is different. So the principal came down to $56.58. And I'm going to leave that in there until I get the rest of the rental income that's coming in and any other additional properties. So again, just doing the best I can with the frugal velocity banking. Whenever I get any change, I throw it into my HELOC, and just living through this HELOC. I have two, but living through this particular HELOC to bring it down because it has more flexibility. All right, so if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the box. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. You can give me a call or email. Other than that, if I don't see you again, happy 4th of July. Bye-bye.